Yeah, I think the first conference game is certainly always important because you want to get off on a good note and go in there playing away. We had a delay as well because of the thunder and the lightning, so the game was supposed to kick off at 7 and it didn't start until 8:30. So that was an interesting part, trying to manage the guys where food that they ate earlier and waiting on the bus and then waiting inside. So I think you guys did a really good job overcoming that waiting period. First half was really even. I think both teams were pretty even. Maybe we had a couple more chances, but that was, I think, a fair 0-0 at the first half. And then was really pleased with how we responded, actually, to score 3 goals away in first 20 minutes, I believe it was, 25 minutes. Was a good response. Was an excellent response, actually. And I like how the goals came from different players too. 3 different players, and 2 guys that came on as substitutes, Rafi and also Noel. That they came on and immediately they changed the game. They scored the second and the third goal, which ended up being the winning goal. So that was actually the post-game conversation I had with the guys. Is that we've talked all season that we are 23 players deep. Michael Ramsey, we have 3 goalkeepers, and he shut out Howard, and it demonstrates that all 23 guys are capable of helping us, and we may need someone to help us at any time. And this was a great example of 2 guys, Noel and Rafi, that haven't seen as much playing time as others, but they came and they made major contributions, and they were instrumental in helping us get a result. Yeah. So I think some of the key moments were, one is finishing that first goal. It was important that we were in their end, and I felt we had more the possession majority of the match. And we just struggled with that final pass, but we were able to get that final pass and get the goal in the first half, which was great. But aside from that, I think the key moment was probably in the second half when we were under massive pressure, and that happens. They send players forward. They're doing long throws. They had 10 guys in the box, or 9 at one point with the thrower. And they had an opportunity. I think there was about under 5 minutes left, and there was a ball that was flicked, a header that was going into the corner, and Simon Hessens kind of came out of nowhere and cleared the ball, out of the corner in the air. It was an acrobatic clear, and I honestly I don't remember ever seeing that kind of a play happen. That I had the pleasure of coaching a player to do that. So that was probably the key moment of the match. We've experimented with him. We've had him play in the center midfield, closer to our back 4 where he could accept the ball, and then in the last several games we've moved him up below our striker Romario, and now he's closer to the goal, and I think that has made a difference. He is very dangerous and very eager going forward. He's got that attitude to score goals. He's very decisive and very determined. He had a nice move on a throw-in against FDU that he spun around a guy and played a fabulous ball to Noel, and Noel tucked in the corner for that 3rd goal, right? And then in this match against Bryant, Rasmus had a nice strike on goal from a hard angle, and he was anticipating Simon. He was right there, and he did a really good job burying it. And he was very decisive on how he finished the goal too. And his decisiveness, I think, gives us a lot of confidence as well. So I think moving forward, he's going to be an important guy for us to find the goal himself or find other guys with the ball in the goal. The 2 teams coming are certainly, without a doubt, 2 of the strongest teams in the conference. They have individual players that are on the national Herman watch list. We got Robert Morris as a striker who led the nation in scoring last year, and St. Francis PA has an attacking midfielder and a center back that are also 2 of the best in the nation, All-Americans actually. So it's going to be a challenge for us, there's no doubt about that. But I think with the confidence that we've had the last 2 matches, this is a good time for us to be playing 2 of the best in the conference and 2 of the best in the country, because those 2 teams can compete nationally. So we're in a good place. We're confident. We worked hard. We had a nice training session this morning where guys are really pushing each other and listening and improving and all we can really focus on is, can you get better every day? What are you doing to get better? And we feel that we are getting better every day, and excited about Friday.